Okay guys, so the only thing that I have going on right now is brows, nothing else. I'm filming in as much natural light as I possibly can, like big windows open, so you guys can really see the color that I have. Earlier I mentioned it, this is the Urban Decay Weightless Liquid Foundation, and I picked up the shade 71NN. So 71NN, and that means 71, which is the shade intensity. N is the neutral or master tone, and then the next N is the neutral undertone. So basically dark, neutral, neutral. So this is what the bottle looks like, super duper chic. I'm trying to decide what I want to use to put this on, but I probably am going to default to my favorite foundation brush anyway, and that is the Moda Pro. This is their buffer brush. So I'm going to be definitely using this to put on this foundation. Now the packaging on this is really nice. I really like the packaging on here. It shows you the color of the foundation, and it has this beautiful gold top with the Urban Decay just UD embossed on the side of the cap for this. So very beautiful. Again, I love the fact that I can see inside the bottle, and I can actually probably tell when I'm almost out. So that's definitely a plus and a help for this. Nice, has a pump, super excited about that. But yeah, I am gonna go. I don't have on any how do you say, primer or anything like that, just some moisturizer on my skin. You already know what my scars look like. They have been clearing up a little bit, but yeah, you already know what the scarring looks like. So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and shake this bad boy up. But before I get into that, let me just give you a little rundown of what it says on the box. It's supposed to be flexible, breathable, real skin matte finish, medium buildable coverage. So it's not full coverage, medium buildable coverage. It does not transfer, that's a claim. Minimizes the appearance of pores, stay true to color. Waterproof, vegan formula, does not contain any animal derived ingredients or byproducts. So saying all that, it is really liquidy. Hearing it, shaking it up in the bottle, it's definitely really liquidy. So have a good shake if you're gonna go ahead and get this. Now this does have an accompanying powder and concealer since this came out. This is not a brand new foundation. It's just new to me because I was on a no buy for a really long time. So now I get to really try out all of the foundations and stuff that I've been missing, right? So I'm gonna just pump out some on the back of my hand. One pump, that's one pump right there. It's kind of runny, so I'm definitely gonna need a second pump. So yeah, it is kind of runny. You can see it running down my hand right there. I don't mind that because that warms it up a little bit. So I'm really wanting to see how medium or how buildable of a coverage this is. So y'all can see how it's doing with my scarring. So I'm just gonna do one side of my face so you can see that. So far the coverage is pretty good. I mean, it's looking good. It is definitely medium. Looking in the mirror that I have, I can still see some of my scarring.
I won't be walking away, yeah. New York in the sunshine, I'm a fool, yeah. I got love blind and blue, yeah. Got my heart out and it's covered in gold, like moonlight over Hollywood, and it's cool, yeah, 'cause you know it's good, oh baby. We'll never get old.
So this is what we're looking like with just 3 pumps. I went in with another pump to do this side of my face, but I'm not sure how I feel about it. The color match isn't bad, like it matches my chest. Definitely matches my chest at the moment. Because that's usually what we shoot for. If we are gonna be wearing, you know, any of décolleté or anything out, you wanna make sure your face matches your chest. Coverage wise, it is medium. I have not gone ahead and tried to build this up, but I'm probably going to go ahead and do that right now just to see how much of a level of buildability this has. Right now I can see my scarring showing through, so it seems like this might be a good everyday foundation. If that's the case, don't look for this to be some super glam type of foundation. This might not be it. But I'm gonna go ahead and go in with another layer just to see how much coverage I can really get. Okay guys, so this is the foundation after a second coating. Not too bad. I actually like it with the added layer on top. So the first layer was like more sheared out and you could still see my acne scar shining through, so that was a little more natural. But now since I've added the second layer, this term of buildable coverage actually works for this foundation. So definitely buildable coverage for this one. I like how it feels on the skin. It's nice and light right now, but it looks really, really good. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is finish up the rest of my face and come back to y'all. Okay guys, so full face is on. I'm really liking it. I think it's really nice and light. The complexion looks really, really good. I don't feel it on the skin. If you can see any like flaky things on this side, don't mind that. Like I started a new acne medication, so my skin is starting to like peel. It's weird, but anyway, it is now 12:50 if you can see my face there and the time. So I'll definitely check back in probably later on towards the nighttime so you guys can see how this is holding up. But so far so good. Like I said, I really like the fact that it is buildable. It's not super duper full coverage, but it's buildable to the point where it still looks natural and it gives you a good amount of coverage. So yeah, I will check back in a couple of hours. Hey y'all, so I am back and it is late, like past my bedtime late. It is, let me get the time for y'all. It is 10:21 if you can see that. So we are late, and I would say I noticed time to shine for this. I started seeing a little bit of oil surfacing, I would say around 5 o'clock. But it wasn't bad. Like my skin still looked like skin. And even now it's not horrible. Like just looking at it in the mirror, it's not like super duper greasy, but you can see the shine as compared to this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and do this blot with my little Beauty Blender blotter. It's very, very convenient, by the way. I like this. So it really does a good job of getting rid of shine, as you can see there. So my skin still looks like skin. It's not really, really bad in terms of oil. It didn't feel heavy or greasy or anything like that throughout the day. I had lunch, I had dinner, I cooked, like I swept, like I did a whole lot of other stuff after I put this makeup on, and it didn't shift or move or crack in my like smile lines. I was shocked with that. I was like, this really did not move. So Urban Decay did a really good job with this. Like I said, no cracking, no shifting, no moving around at all for the day, even with other stuff that I did. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm really happy with this. Again, this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. If you have tried this before, do let me know. Comment something down below in the comment section. Let me know if you've tried this before. I'm really happy with it. In terms of the packaging's beautiful, but more importantly, the product inside actually does a really good job in terms of keeping me looking like staying natural and staying naked. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in my next video really soon.